Good evening, boys and girls. I have been planning to send you a video and I wanted to just touch base with all of you. I wish I could see all your faces. I really do miss all of you, and I miss seeing your smiles, and I miss your voices. And I don't know exactly what the future holds for Chorus when it comes to concerts, but we're just going to keep plugging away and doing our best. So if you've checked out Google Classroom, which hopefully now all of you have, I have posted up some links to my YouTube channel, which has some practice videos. I just uploaded last night the song My Lighthouse. Fiona and a few others were asking about that song. So what I did is because I only have a karaoke version of that, so what I did is I sang the melody, so the soprano part for one, and I sang the alto part in another, and then I asked Addison to help me. She sang soprano and I sang alto together. So there's 3 separate videos you can use to practice from for that song. I realized sing is going to be a little hard because we did not completely divide up all the pieces or the parts yet, but what you can do is sing along with it and follow along in the sheet music that I left a video for, and just try out the different parts. Obviously sopranos, you're going to be singing the higher part, and altos a lower part, but there's a couple other parts in there and there's solos in there, so I would suggest that you go through it a few times and try different parts if you're not exactly sure which part that you're going to do, especially if you're interested in singing a certain part like the ahs. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, I know you've probably seen some of the announcements, but the fundraiser is now canceled. So if you did sell anything, you need to make sure that you get the money back to those people when it's safe to do so, because we are unable to participate in that at this time. NISMA has also been canceled. I think I told some of you already, but in case you didn't hear, there will be no NISMA this year, unfortunately. I know we're all sad about that too, because we were just getting into our songs and doing some good work on sight reading, which it won't be, a waste, because it's something that we will still use to progress next year if we want to participate in NISMA next year. A couple of things. We're going to have to figure out a couple ways to get some grades from you for chorus. And here's what my thought was. Sight Reading Factory is a website that you can visit, and I will post the link up in Google Classroom. You could go and practice some sight reading activities just like we would in chorus in class. And what I'd like you to do is sometime in the next 2 weeks, so we have 2 weeks before grades are due, I would like you to create a sight reading video of yourselves. It can be a video or an audio recording. If you really want to do it in a Google Hangout, we could do that. Just remember, I'm one person and there's about 70 of you, so to try to do that with everybody, it's going to be difficult. But I'm okay with accepting a video of you and email. No one else will see the video but me. And what I want you to do is just do an 8-measure sight reading, just like we would in class. You can use Sight Reading Factory to read along to, or what I can do is I can take some pictures of some sight reading exercises and put them up in the Google Classroom, so you can use those as your options. I would like to hear it on solfege, and I would like you to make sure that you can identify the key so that you can find out your do. And then I was also thinking of a written assignment that you can do is just identifying the solfege with letters, or circling the do's, the me's, and the so's. So that's another option of a grade I thought we could do. Just those 2 things, nothing more than that. But I hope that you're still practicing the songs for the concert, because like I said, I don't know what's happening with that, and if we do have to have a concert and we come back in the end of April, we don't have much time to prepare. And so we want to be ready in case that happens. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see, grades, music, singing. Oh, ACIT. That's right. Most of you have this all done. But there are still some of you out there who did not do either the essay or the diagram. So if you saw it in Google Classroom, I posted up the article, the sandwich diagram, and the race form. So you have everything there that you need to do the assignment, because unfortunately if you don't do it, it is a 0. At this point, if you do it, I will make it count. Okay, a lot of the others that did it already got the dojo points. You won't be able to get dojo points for this because it's late, but I will count it as a full grade if you can get that into me in the next couple of weeks. Okay, and if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to email me. If you don't want other people seeing your questions, just email me. instead of putting them in Google Classroom. I have never done Google Hangout before. I'm hoping to learn a little bit about that and a few other things. I'm learning a little bit each day, and so I may not know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe some of you are more advanced in technology than I am, but if you have any questions, please email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Please don't stress out about the grades or the assignments. It's not meant to do that. I just want you guys to, a little bit, music can be a bit of an escape for you. And in just a few moments, I'm going to do some warm-ups with you. I'll do another separate video and post it so that you can warm up before you do practice singing at home. It's really important to do that because we do not want to strain our voices, and also we don't want to lose what we've already got. We've worked really hard this year. Some of you are really learning to open up your mouth and breathe really nicely, so we just want to keep working on that. Breathing exercises are a great way to practice as well. If you don't want to practice singing out loud at the moment, you can do some breathing exercises at home. But I do hope that you can keep singing along with the videos or doing the warm-ups with me to keep your voice working, and not to, just like exercising, you kind of lose that muscle ability when you don't exercise for a period of time. Same thing with your voice. You can lose your a range or your ability to sing certain notes when you don't practice it. But it's like riding a bike. It comes back to you, and so I hope that you will continue to work on it. All right, I hope you all have a good night, and I will talk to you all soon. And just stay safe, and I hope you're helping out your parents at home. I know with my own children, I'm having them do some chores and some yard work. It's good for us to be helpful to our families during this time. So anyway, so long for now. We'll talk to you soon.